I can't.
Do you think it's a good idea to talk about her and she couldn't respond at all?
Why is she
Only
in the
if we were
question?
saying bad things. We're saying good things that are indisputable.
The people we're making fun of are the ones we're saying it directly to their face.
No, you guys. I took that. I clarified.
Nobody's asking anybody to take their pants off this time.
Exactly.
Excuse me?
Can we have a quiz, please?
Oh, the boss is here. The boss is here.
Good.
Too much giggling and not enough humming.
Mm.
Hey,
60 verses on what?
Mm.
I'm in
60
cutterclassics.com.
verses on silliness.
Oh, it says term 11 there. Look at that. That's wrong. Okay. Again,
Good morning.
good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Afternoon.
According to Geltz of Jay's commentary to our famous dedication verse. Oh, hey, look at that. There's the answer. Oh.
Darn, I missed it.
I didn't press anything. That was weird.
Are you flirting with us?
You missed the last part of the conversation. According to Geltz of Jay's commentary to our famous dedication verse, at what point on our spiritual path do we create the two collections? What creates the collection of merit and what creates the collection of wisdom? And I'm going to ask you to be specific here because he does, over the course of the last class, he throws out a couple different things that you could use to answer the second part of this question. But there's one point where he's very, very specific, and that's a hint that I think can help you answer the question. If you didn't, if you saw the answer before, then don't say it. Let somebody try to remember. Sorry, Stanley, go ahead. Oh, you saw the answer?
He said,
Okay, yeah.
wisdom is gonna come from giving ink and paper to others.
Which collection?
The collection of wisdom.
Nice. Just ink and paper?
Ink and paper, and nowadays buying the books and giving flowers and coffee to the
Yeah,
translator.
Maytalk.
He actually said flowers in the text, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. At what point on our spiritual path?
Yes, anytime.
Cool. That's not, oh, nice, Geshe-la. Oh, you got the flowers. Good. Oh, you're muted again.
Are they nice?
We can't hear you, Geshe-la.
V asked me to thank everyone for these beautiful flowers. Here's my
Well,
beautiful-
we love you, Veronica.
Much.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
so
all
much.
love you.
You're so beautiful. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. Thank you.
And this one's from Vimala and Vance and Machik and Dicky.
Aw.
Oh,
I think Machik picked them out. I'm not sure.
she sniffed him right out.
Thank you, Vimala. Are you there?
Probably
She there.
there somewhere.
I think she's here.
And thank you for all of the juices, Vimala,
Yeah,
and the good food. Really, it's so much goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, kids, let's go, Mr. Nick.
Anybody else want to take a shot at what point on the path we create the, at what point on the spiritual path might you have mentioned? Where's word? Where's word?
Buddhahood.
What, Paula, what'd you say?
Buddhahood.
Well, that's cool. But what, no, but we're talking about when do we start creating them? Not,
Oh, when did we start creating them?
yeah, when do we? Yeah, good. Who said that? Hasso?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. After the aftermath.
Oh, after the aftermath.
Yeah, that's when our giving and morality create the collection of merit. Oh, I skipped that part. Nobody answered that. But anyway, so he says after the aftermath, our giving and morality create the collection of merit, and also offering things like ink, paper, and flowers creates the collection of wisdom. Cool.
Very cool.
Tibetan for ink, paper. Anybody? Come on, we're translators.
Naksa.
Nice.
Shokbu.
Nice. Who said Shokbu?
Chisholm.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. As
Yeah.
translators, we got to know that. Oh, there's a big black cloud out there.
Oh, there's no S? I thought there was
Uh,
an S.
on which?
Sanak.
Oh.
Oh, I see. That's pronunciation. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Right. So don't confuse pronunciation with transliteration, or Geshe Michael will hit you.
Yeah.
What is the
Better me than you, Nick.
I don't know. What is the dedication? Who is the dedication directed toward in English and Tibet? Somebody with a.
Oh, as many people as exist in all the extent of space.
Nice. Did you just happen to remember that?
Yeah. I
That's
mean, it's part of a prayer, right?
Yeah.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama says it all the time.
That's true. Do you want to give me the Tibetan? While you're at it?
Namka Tav something.
Yeah. That's
Namka,
really,
Namka Te. And I don't remember, but I was looking at it.
Kyabki Keo Ascension Kun.
yeah. That's really good. It covers
Moments ago.
Nam Kate Kya Ki Ke Wo. That's really awesome. Good job, Hasso. Good job, Upala. But I expect you to do it, Upala. But Hasso is just getting better and better.
I was just studying your previous class.
Oh, that's good.
Ah, very good, very good.
What absurd idea does Jay decide to tackle here while discussing the dedication
Right.
verse? And what is his rebuttal?
You can achieve the two bodies, but you never see them because they're changing things.
Nice. Good. Do you
Yeah.
remember what his argument against
I have a room key.
the idea was?
Oh, the car key.
I don't remember the second part.
Ben, you remember the rebuttal?
No, or I would tell you. Come on, don't call me out like that. What are you doing?
According to you, that second body transfers to other people's
Oh,
mind
yeah.
streams.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just such a thing that you would remember. That's why.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Yeah. Good. That the holy body and mind only exist for others, not for oneself. He says it's not as if the signs and marks are just transferred out to others. Or he says something like that. I see that someone is raising their hand, and I wonder if are they wanting to be promoted to panelists so they can answer the questions? Tim, do you want to promote them or see what they?
I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah.
They could write in the
You're right.
chat if they have something to say.
Yeah. You can always write in the chat.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was pressed accidentally, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. Change the subject then. Here's the Geshe-la, you ready? Here's the part that I tried to translate.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm ready to suffer.
Cool.
Yeah. I did like three because they're all little, so I just did three little parts. I
Good.
kind of
Yes.
went out on a limb here with the last one.
Yeah, not bad. There's a famous misinterpretation of Buddhism. It's reflected in the three principal paths. Do you remember? It's called the position beyond taking any position. Kelen Mepe. He's calling back to that. Okay.
So then what he tackled earlier in this commentary as well.
Yeah, similar idea. Yeah.
Like yeah. That when you see emptiness directly, it's like the mind turns into nothingness type of thing.
Yeah, good. Okay. I like it. Okay, good translation. Let me see the second one.
Oh darn it. I thought you had already approved of all three.
Oh, I like the second one. I'm on the third one. Okay, good.
Is it okay that I made it a question? Even though
It's
it's
fine.
not-
Yeah, it's fine. The only thing I would talk about is the last sentence.
The word qualify.
Well, what it says is it would be incorrect to what do you call it? Characterize
That's the word I was looking for.
J-top as Shenang. Shenang, sorry.
Oh, it would be incorrect to characterize the aftermath as appearing to another person.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing in those days Shenang was a nickname for the J-top. Can you tell me why?
Because it's another appearance. Because things start appearing again after.
Yeah, good. Yeah, other stuff starts appearing again. Shenang.
Oh, interesting.
So I would say, yeah, somehow you got to change this to, I guess it would be wrong to single out the J-top period from the Nyamshak period and call it the Shenang period, since nothing Shen can appear to you ever, whether you're in meditation or not, because Shen is all do chase and you're a Buddha. Okay, got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
but there's a shay there.
Yeah, I guess we don't call J-top Shenang.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we should stop singling out Kepa to Chepa, the J-top period, and calling it Shenang, because according to you, both Nyamshak and J-top are Shen Minang.
They're not. Wait.
They're
No.
not appearing. Others are not appearing.
He's saying that it is appearing to others, or is he playing with the words?
No, what he's saying is if the only thing that can appear to us, if there's no appearance of ourselves to ourselves during the direct perception of emptiness, especially by a Buddha, because both of our bodies are changing things, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I guess according to you, Nyamshak, the time in meditation on emptiness, is what we'd have to call when you start seeing other things again. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's no reason for people to refer to J-top as the period when you start seeing things again.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And he's doing, what do you call that when you change the terms halfway through the?
He's equivocating.
He's equivocating. Yeah.
Shenang. So he is like, that's what I meant. He's changing the meaning of Shenang in this last.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's a belt subject. Okay.
That's confusing.
Yeah. But since he's our guy, he's allowed, I guess. Okay.
I think
it's a beautiful argument. It's the last argument in your book. And the question is, if you perceive everything in the universe, then how can you see wrong things? How can you not see wrong things? Okay.
Or at least changing things.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I understand how to translate this as long as
yeah, I think you have some leeway here,
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What's that red dot in the bottom corner of all these questions and stuff?
Art.
I don't know. It's just left. I stole this from Seiji, and I think he just decorated it.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Indie.
It's just like one of those irresistible levers on a toilet that says never pull this.
I mean, that's like the tag on the mattress.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. I don't know how you find time to do this stuff, but you did a great job.
Well,
And
thankfully,
everyone else.
thanks to you and also a generous person here. It's my job.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Therefore possible.
Yeah, supposedly if we really understand this stuff, finances should be pretty easy. Okay, here we go.
What can
Timothy is checking you. He, they, she, them, we. I'm reading a new science fiction book written in the new genre.
Oh,
And
wow.
and the one guy who's the hero keeps referring to himself with the plural because it's more politically correct. And I just get confused all the time.
That sounds hopeless.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
All price to pay. We'll handle it. We'll get used to it.
We will get used to it. It's like when they stop saying E for everybody.
Chutimpaso kinang warang nang la mebe shenang konao shena. So someone might come along and say, the Dharma, the teachings on the Dharma and so forth.
Yeah.
Kinangwa orang nang. They don't appear to ourselves.
Yeah.
They only appear to others.
Yeah. So when you get enlightened and you start teaching Dharma with your emanation body, then I guess, and it's a very interesting question. It's not stupid. Is there some mechanism where other people are watching you, but you cannot see yourself teach, because that would be a relative truth object or something like that? You see what I mean?
Mhm.
So are you somehow invisible to yourself, but you're teaching billions of other beings
Oh, interesting.
without knowing it somehow? Okay, it's kind of beautiful.
Mhm.
All right, keep going. Timothy wants a longer sentence. Did you guys notice how his hair comes down in the afternoon? I don't know what it is. I think it's gravity.
Fine hair and gravity. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Datar na nyampar shakpao nyampa yang rang nang la mepe nyam shak yang shen nang konar ngyorwe chetob shen nang shake kepar tujepa mirik so.
Yeah, good,
But if that's the case,
good.
then think about meditation.
Yeah, when you think to yourself, hey, I'm meditating,
Yeah.
or even if you think to yourself, hey, I'm meditating, then
That doesn't appear to you. There's still no appearance to yourself.
good. Yeah,
So that nyamshak, that meditation is only, even that meditation is only appearing to others.
good.
Jetob Shenang, so and afterward is only appearing to others. The aftermath of that meditation is only appearing to others. Oh, this is the,
Go
This is
ahead.
what you already translated.
yeah, this is the one that I worked
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. So it would be incorrect to single out
Yeah.
the Jato period and call it that. Now you got to find a nice nickname for it, like other appearing or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. It would be
Okay.
incorrect to talk about the aftermath of that, and yeah, I have to figure out something for Shenang.
But you understand the kepatuche, right? It's an idiom.
Yeah, like to qualify or to verify or something like that.
From those two states, in meditation and out of meditation, it would be wrong to differentiate between them and single out Shenang, single out Jtop as Shenang. Okay.
It would be wrong. It would be incorrect to single out the period after the meditation as the new appearance or the other appearance or something like that.
And call it the
Return to reality or something.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Keep going, Nick. Sorry, Tim, one more time. Can you? Be tough on him. You two guys are too wimpy on him.
He's not making any mistakes that I can pick out.
Just make up some mistakes. That's what we do with other people all the time.
Yeah. You got boogers. Danny
Now I
Teta.
know why Jaru likes you. Okay.
He eats his own eye booger.
La la la.
Danny Teta ki ni rang nang la de je so kiss, snang,
Thank you.
tadak napatang, rangula yeshe, yipa mingel war kongdu machapao.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Tani, so therefore, these,
By the way, I wonder if this was Dana.
oh yeah, huh?
It might
Okay.
make more sense, but anyway, okay, Dana.
Yeah, because it seems like a time for therefore, right?
Yeah,
I naturally just wanted to say that. So things like produced things appear to us. Each and everything appearing like produced things that appear to us disappear.
yeah. Now
Is he being sarcastic?
I want you to grok the whole sentence first, though.
Okay.
He says at the end, he says, "You gotta kong du che,"
Uh-huh.
or "You have failed to kong du che."
Uh-huh. You
Yeah.
failed to understand
You have failed to grasp that there's no gelwa.
that there's no contradiction. You have failed to grasp that there is not a contradiction.
Now I want two things from you. Now I
Yeah.
need two things from you, and that'll help you translate. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And it's a double negative, unfortunately.
Okay. Wait, we have failed to grasp that there's not a contradiction, that there's wisdom in our minds. It's not that we failed to grasp. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's backwards. You should have said the other
Uh-huh.
way.
Yeah, that everything disappears.
Good.
Everything that we could ever see is not even appearing to us, and yet we have wisdom in our minds.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. Good. All the produced things in the universe stop appearing to us. Those appearances subside. Nupa. Okay.
Uh-huh.
They all subside. But at the same time, you have a produced thing in your mind. Okay. Which is perceiving that. All right. And you got to understand, you haven't figured out that there's no contradiction between those two. The agent is a produced thing, but the object cannot be a produced thing.
The agent is a produced thing, but the object cannot be. You mean wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom is a produced thing, but to that very wisdom, all produced things have subsided.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, yeah.
Actually, not true, right?
Right. But I understand he's speaking more metaphorically here, or right? When he's saying that he's speaking more philosophically.
There's got to be a from its own side in here or something. There's got to be a punchline, like if you push a button on a mixed nuts homework, the answer comes up. And, you know.
Yeah. Right, because that's what it feels like he's saying.
Yeah, and your challenge here is to make him correct somehow. With your sentence. You can't just let him say something which doesn't make sense.
Which I've been a big struggle for this whole text.
Yeah, and don't be lazy in the sense of if your author says something that doesn't make sense, then keep working on it until you're clear on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's not supposed to. Okay?
Yeah.
And they don't, by the way. Okay. There's always something wrong, like a carving error or something. Okay. All right, here we go. Utpala, are you ready to pick on him?
Yay.
Yeah. Chö tam ching and sum tu sik patang nang mele ye mi shiba galoshina.
Yeah.
This is confusing. All things.
Well, first of all, read the end. Gello, so it means there has to be how many elements?
You might say there is a contradiction.
Yeah, if you say there is a contradiction, but now you use the dung as your wall.
Between
everything before that is what should contradict everything after that. Okay.
You see, you see all things directly,
Good.
and yet nothing appears. What's mishepa though? Like you don't eat.
You accept nothing.
You accept that nothing has ever appeared.
You don't accept. By the way, this ye is
Oh,
the
yeah.
ye in yeshe that means at all. Okay.
Oh, okay. You don't.
You don't
So-
accept anything at all other than,
Nothing appearing.
yeah, to Buddha. Okay.
Oh,
So that guy's criticizing us.
yeah.
It seems to me a contradiction. You say he's seeing all objects in the universe,
Uh-huh.
and then you say you don't accept that he could see anything other than nothing appearing.
You don't accept that he could
That he could see anything
other
other
than nothing
not appearing.
Oh, the lay is other than?
Yeah, that's why I wrote it in here because
Yeah.
it took me a while to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. It's contradictory for you to say that a Buddha sees all objects in the universe, okay? And then you don't accept that he could see anything other than the fact that things don't appear.
Wow. That's so hard to know what that means.
Yeah. It's actually it's a good complaint. It's a pretty cool complaint.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we say,
It's not
Venerable
contradictory.
Upala, you still there?
Would you mind saying that last one more time?
Yeah.
You said it once in a positive way and once in a negative way.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I know.
It's contradictory. This is the other guy talking, okay?
Yeah.
Somebody comes and says, it's contradictory for you to say that a Buddha directly perceives every object in the universe. And then on the other hand, to not accept that he could ever see anything other than things not appearing. So it's contradictory for you to say he only sees things not appearing, but he sees all things in the universe.
Yeah.
That, I mean, if you take out the double negative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, good.
Cool.
Okay, no problem. Utpala's still checking.
Mingel te. Soso keoi kapsu yangun sungi shelja nangwe makyapna pape kapsu muchi ge.
Lovely.
There is no contradiction. Ordinary beings when we're talking about ordinary beings.
Yeah, this cup means during the period in your
spiritual career,
in your billions of lifetimes that you're still haven't seen emptiness yet. And I love to put in the yet. I think it's very encouraging.
Yeah. Even at that time, you see existing things directly. If you didn't, wait, what's I don't understand what the makyapna is doing there. Is it if you didn't? If it weren't that way?
If it weren't.
It's not necessarily the case that direct objects of perception appear to you.
Oh, it's okay. So even when you're a Soso-kyewa, it's not necessarily the case that objects are appearing to you directly.
Or objects, it's not kept that every direct object in the room should be appearing to you.
Of course, right.
Okay, and I thought you might have fun with chewing on Nangla Mangepa.
Nangla Mangepa.
For $50.
Okay, uncertain appearances.
To appear?
But I need the real example.
Nangla Mangepa.
I need the ultimate example.
Two husbands in the kitchen.
No.
No, it's your mom calls you to dinner and you know that she said something, but you don't know what she said.
Because you're thinking about your high school
girlfriend.
Okay, good. $50 for Ezra's college fund. Venerable Ellie. Okay, Nang means the sound reaches your ears, but you don't ascertain it. It's a famous perceptual kink, you know. How do we know it, Nung?
Because mom keeps calling you and eventually she's like, I've been calling you and calling you.
No, like later she says, didn't you hear me call you for dinner? And then you say, I heard something, but I'm sorry, I was thinking about something else and I didn't hear what you said exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if someone was pushing me for an example of this, what he said here. I'm wondering if that might be an example.
Okay. That's what he's talking about.
I'm not sure. He's talking about, by the way, Shelja and Sheja are synonyms, right?
That's what I understand. Yeah.
Shelja, which can be estimated. And
Right.
it literally means to weigh something.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So there can be a direct knowable thing in the room, but it's not necessarily the case that it appears to you. Okay.
Yeah. So much like what need mention arias.
Yeah, at the point when you're an Arya and you're in the direct perception of emptiness. Maybe Nang Namangaya is not relevant here. So anyway. But
he is talking about somebody who's in the direct perception of emptiness. That's pretty clear.
Yeah, but the first half is not so clear, you know. Is there a Sosokewa cup when direct objects of perception do not appear? Maybe it's in deep meditation or something. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, but I think the Nangla Mange is a good example.
I'm not sure. It might prove the opposite, but you'll worry about it when you get here in 3 years. Okay.
Geshe, I've never heard of a direct object. I've heard of direct perception of an object or perceiving something directly.
You could call it an object of direct perception.
Okay.
Like you could say a pizza in front of you as opposed to a pizza that you think might be sent. You see what I mean?
It's not necessarily the case that an object of direct perception appears
to you
to a Sosokewo. So
even if it's in the room, that's the idea though.
Yeah. So if what need mention a person who's in the direct perception of emptiness.
Yeah. Okay. All right. By the way, I'm not even sure it has to say direct perception. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I probably wouldn't say that because it doesn't say it in the.
Yeah.
But it's helpful for my understanding of what's going on.
Okay. Good. All right. I want another victim. Sugang Shi from Singapore.
Yes, sir.
Terni nge shuki tokja tokje yepeso shena. Terni. So someone might then say there's a power in the perceiver and the perceived or something like that.
Yeah.
There's an actual power, like they.
I think the ngusu means direct objects, and I think the shuk means indirect objects, those which are seen by the power of inference or something like that. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
So there are both perceivers and perceived objects, which are both manifest and assumed.
Okay. Inferred.
And I don't know why that's significant to him. But let's keep going and maybe we'll find out. Sometimes you have to send your parachuters in the battle of the bulge over the top. Okay.
Dear young Churchill do ngusu tok shing jine ba la drip be dreama tadak sebe so. So here, the direct thing, you realize
you have a direct perception that there's no trupa.
Yeah, there's no elaboration.
Good,
The
which
thing that-
means
that
you don't
things are
see-
free.
Good,
Sorry.
yeah, you don't see things as suggesting that they were self-existent anymore. Okay.
Yeah. And then you're able to extinguish every single obstacular or what do you call it? Like gained obstacle, you know, like, I mean, I'll figure out a nice way to say it, but every single gross obstacle, however many there may be.
Nope, this is Jinyepe Che as opposed to Jitawe Che.
Oh, yeah.
Are
But
What's that mean?
how things really are, how a Buddha, one of the ways,
No, it's the opposite. It's
Oh,
the opposite.
how many? I mean,
As much as there are.
well, that's
Yeah,
what I
As
said.
many as there are.
As many as there are is
I-
what I said.
well, I like to say it the way things are and all the things there are.
Oh, I thought that's what I said. However, as many as there are. Oh, it's just,
yeah,
it's just
that's correct. That's correct. So the way all things are is ultimate reality, and all the things there are is
deceptive reality.
deceptive reality. Good.
Oh, maybe I said however many there are. So I made it sound.
That's okay. And then he's saying, we're saying, but they are perceiving all objects directly. I'm sorry, they are directly perceiving emptiness, Chido, and at the same time, they are perceiving all the objects that there could be ever be. Okay,
Yeah.
because they have stopped all obstacles to seeing every object there is in the universe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, how that addresses his comment, I mean, you're gonna have to chew on it. He's trying to say there's still some perception of indirect objects going on that require logic to perceive, and there's
Right.
still some perception of direct objects going on. And we say,
A
oh,
Buddha. We just start talking about a Buddha.
yeah, okay. Yeah. And maybe the next paragraph is going to help. Stanley is definitely ready. And by the way, did somebody send Nick a cake?
I doubt it. I didn't get a cake.
This, okay, everybody repeat. This
This
is the
Is the
last sentence
last sentence. Yay!
of his commentary. All right. So we better pick. Who did we pick to check?
Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, we get the great Stanley Bandhu. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Dana.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Dana.
Dana. Sang Zurgaba.
Sange.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sange la rang nang jina marik pa mapang bar givrla. Te me kyang sheja tamche ngun sum du sik pe ngawa yeme lang gawar sempa tetaki ni signa nang nyamdu sampao.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's leaving you with an impossible sentence. It's
Yeah.
like, he's like, oh, Nick, just in case you thought you understood me.
Therefore,
Yay.
what appears to the Buddha, there are things that if something appears to the Buddha,
By the way, what's Rang Nang opposed to?
Shenang.
Yeah, good. So what would that mean? If the Buddha has a self-perception, okay?
A self-perception.
oh,
Yeah, as opposed to a perception of other objects, okay? If a Buddha has any self-awareness, okay? Got it?
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, it just doesn't. Okay, let's
If
see.
it doesn't mean that, what does Shenang mean?
Oh, the way that I thought we were going about this was that we're talking about whether something could perceive to you at all. Oh, but I guess something could appear to you at all. But I guess.
Oh, okay. We could say that. Well.
No.
Yeah.
What you're saying
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, he says, well, he's been saying if a Buddha has Shenang, I'm sorry, a Buddha's whole existence is that his or her two holy bodies do appear to other people, Shenang,
Right.
but they
That's
cannot
how-
appear to themselves, Rangnang.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Why can they not appear to yourself?
Because they're caused things. It's
Yeah,
like-
they're both cause things.
Yeah.
So he's kind of equivalating to impure things. Okay.
Yeah, right. That's okay. So that's why it's okay to say appearing to him, but we don't
Yeah,
have
good.
and we
Yeah.
don't have to specify that it's like a appearance. He's appearing to himself. I mean, I guess we could. but-
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
So if a Buddha has any self-awareness of his two bodies, for example, okay,
Uh-huh.
then according to you, he has not Pangba, Marikpa.
Yeah, he hasn't given up his misunderstanding.
Yeah, if he gets two holy bodies, Gewa di Kewa Kun, go back to your verse, right? If he gets his two holy bodies and they do appear to him, then he still has misunderstanding.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deme kyang shejatam ching. But
And listen,
Uh-huh.
I'll give you $50 for the day right here
Okay.
because it's the key. It's the key.
Those two bodies.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Teme kyang shejatam ching. Okay, give me a second.
Self-awareness?
Well, Nick,
Sorry.
Wrong, isn't it wrong?
yeah, Rang Nang.
Yeah,
Rang.
wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I
If if those two holy bodies, for example, or any other changing thing appears to him, then he has not eliminated misunderstanding. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But what if he doesn't have Rang Nang?
Okay, darn it. I knew that too in the first place. I hesitated.
Then he doesn't Sikpa Sheja Tamche.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, all things. That's why I was thinking that it's important not to translate it as
Yeah,
the
you're
wrong
right.
nag. Okay, I'm
You're
just
right.
making sure. I'm just making sure. Too. I'm
Yeah,
not-
yeah, you're right. I exceed the point. Rang Mekyang, De Mekyang, Sheja Tamche Ngan to Sikpe.
He doesn't see all existing things.
Yeah, but okay, now listen, it's more complicated than that.
Yeah, there's
The
two.
second half of this sentence says, there's no Gelwa at all.
To say there's a Gelwa.
There's no Gelwa at all to say if he saw those two bodies self-existently, he would not have eliminated ignorance, okay? But if he didn't see those two bodies, there's the problem that he would not see all the things in the universe. Okay? There's no contradiction there at all. Okay.
Gelwa ye me.
Yeah, ye me means at all. Okay, and I'll say it again. If he were seeing things as self-existent, okay, the first Rangnam. If he were seeing his two bodies as coming from their own side,
Whoa.
that's true. He would still have ignorance, okay? And it's also true to say if he didn't see anything of his two bodies, he wouldn't be omniscient. And there's no contradiction between saying those two things, okay? There's no contradiction between saying if he had things appearing to him as self-existent, he would not have eliminated ignorance. But if he didn't have anything appearing to him of his two bodies, that it would be a contradiction to say he couldn't see all things. Okay, there's no.
But you're assuming that qualifier is implied here.
Yeah. So there's no contradiction there. There's no contradiction between saying he does see all existing things, and he doesn't have ignorance that the changing things are self-existent.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, here's the punchline. This is where he actually punches the guy in the head in his last line. Yay. Gyawar Semba.
Contradictory people.
If you Gelwer Simba,
If you have a contradiction in your mind.
good. Then what you're saying is that if the Buddha sees something, then it has to be appearing to him. Okay. Okay. You people.
And implied in the world, and then implied in the Nang is self-existence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. But he didn't say that.
No, and I'm gonna have to just play with the wording to make it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So de la Nanga means appearing. And by the way, it's very much a reference to Jeto. Okay. Things are still appearing to you as
self-existent.
Yeah, but you don't believe it anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
And supposedly by the time you're Buddha, you've removed the seeds for even the Nanga.
The appearance.
Yeah, they don't even
self-existence. Yeah.
Yeah, the pen doesn't even look like it comes from a factory anymore.
Yeah.
But to an Arya who came out of the direct perception emptiness, pens go back to looking like
they were made in a factory.
Yeah, they were made in a factory. Nice. Okay. And the whole Gomlam purpose is
to get rid of that filthy obstacle.
All right. We can now relax. We have gotten through an extremely difficult text. The first third of it, right, Nick, was torture. I think it was purposely designed to prevent lightweights from continuing. And I have to say that Nick has nobly completed this book, and it's an extremely difficult book. And I don't know anyone who's tried to translate this commentary. So I just want to say it's cool that you stuck with. It's cool that all of you are sticking with it, and I'm very grateful. Okay. All right, here we go. It's kind of lonely to translate everything without any friends. Okay, here we go.
Are you saying that I should order myself a pizza? Is that what you're saying?
I think I was implying that, but since Aaron's there, I would do pizza and ice cream.
Rikbei Wang Chu Chak Chen Ludru Ki. Did I skip Pak?
You said Chak Chen, which is an interesting perceptual error.
Rikbei Wang, I'm tired.
Chinzom, correct him. We need somebody tough.
Pak Chen Ludru Ki. Tenchung Tandrel Tun Shung Gyatso Le. Rikpe Jendrang Lodra Supshinki. Rogya Dempe Marki Ningku Lang.
Okay, it's the same metaphor. It's interesting. It keeps coming up in our life. I don't know why. Okay. So you translate the first line.
Yeah, the Lord of Reasoning, the realized being, the great realized being, Nagarjuna. Tenjing Tadral, who freed us, who unraveled the extent of dependence. Taught freedom.
Tadral means yota and meta.
The two extremes.
Yeah, he explained dependent origination free of those two extremes.
Free of the two extremes. Yeah.
Okay.
Shung Gyatsale, his ocean of great books.
Yeah, which teach Tadel Denjung. Okay.
Okay. Rendrang Lodra Sup Shing Ki Rik Pejendrang. So all the things that come after logic, intelligence.
Yeah, you people who follow after.
You intelligent ones who follow after.
Well, it means you. Yeah, it does mean that. You guys who follow after clear thinking, you have used your loader as a supshing.
I don't know what's a supshing.
Stirring stick.
to churn the
Churn. Oh, the ocean. Yeah.
okay. You guys used, by getting through this book, you guys used your wisdom as a churning stick, okay? And you turned the great ocean of Nagarjuna's scriptures into mar.
Butter.
Yeah, not just butter, the ninku of butter.
Essence. Ghee.
Yeah, the real essence within. And that Rogya Dambayito and that mar has Rogya.
Great taste.
Yeah, like a billion delicious flavors. Okay, tasty flavors. Okay, yeah, you students who made it through this book, your intelligence was like a big stick, and you stirred the ocean of the world, and you came out with the essence of butter with its 1,000 delicious tastes. Okay. Yeah. He's congratulating the students who made it through.
Danny Tenke Shenyan Tempatang, Rigden Tongpe Sabun Shakbai, Shungdi Tudong Sempe Che Wang Ki, Yangdak Dutsi Choki Langwar Gi.
Okay.
I think
he's talking about good students, okay? They temba on a
spiritual friend, a wise teacher.
A teacher who is kepa in temba in deni.
Oh, who's good at teaching thusness.
Good. So those you wonderful students, you went out and found teachers who were masters at explaining emptiness, okay? And then you planted the seed.
Shakpa Saba, okay, of emptiness. Rikten, to understand the emptiness, I guess.
Yeah. You are people of logic. You are Rikpe Jedangs. And you planted the seed to see emptiness, okay? How? You
till you listen to this book.
Yeah.
And, you, by the power of your sempe che, dear tongue.
Well, first of all, he's saying Tudang Sampa.
Oh, you listened and thought about it.
Yeah, and you with your tongue sense power.
You tasted it with your listening and mind or something.
Yeah, with your classroom hours or mixed nuts hours, and with all the time you thought about the books between the mixed nuts classes, you have tasted. You are now taking up on your tongue. Okay, lemba, langwa. Okay. What?
The supreme nectar of correctness.
Yeah, this
the ultimate supreme nectar.
Totally pure supreme nectar, which now probably really means chime dutse.
Pure, right?
Chime, chiwa mepo.
Chiwa.
Deathless nectar.
Deathless nectar. Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, this might be. It might be his intent that we translate this verse as encouraging people to pass on the teaching. Take it on your tongue and share it.
Yeah, I was getting that feeling.
But also, if he's giving this teaching, wouldn't we assume that maybe someone learning this teaching memorized the root text and then they recited it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I get somehow I get an inkling that he wants us to pass it on, okay, with our tongues. Okay.
That's time. That's time, Geshe-la.
No.
Okay, as I said before, I think it's nice to slow down at the end of a book and enjoy the hard work you've done. And I think people often, when they've done a big, beautiful task like you have, Nick, they don't appreciate themselves enough, and then they rush on to the next thing. So let's take a break here, and we'll finish it up slowly next time with they often say in the scriptures with relish.
Mhm. I'm glad. My mind is tired right now.
Yeah, that's fine. By the way, I always try to work out before the class, and I gotta say, I think it helps a lot. Okay, you could just let Jaru outside and run after him.
Do that.
You did work out?
Usually, but today I had a lot going on that I couldn't make it today.
Okay.
Cool.
Me and V, even with what's going on here, we went to the workout room. It helps.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it helps a lot. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in how many minutes, Nick?
5 minutes. Well, let's take a 5-minute break.
We'll say 5:05.
Yeah. Well.